Hello. In this video, we're going to go over more complicated derivatives for power rules. The first thing we need to do when we're doing C is we need to rewrite the problem in a way that we can take a power rule very easily. I will rewrite this square root or cube root and exponent as x to the power of 2 over 3. Remember, roots can be written as a fraction denominator in an exponent fraction. So one more time, I will write this 2 over 3 because it's a cube root. That will be the denominator of the exponent fraction. Next, I will bring this square root to the top and change it to a 1/2. So negative exponent to the top and change it to 1/2. Next, we're just going to derive. You bring the exponent to the front, keep the current coefficient, and then subtract 1. We can do 2 over 3 minus 1, which would be 3 over 3. So negative 1/3 would be our new exponent. Let's bring this to the top. Next, we will keep the coefficient, bring down the exponent to multiply, subtract 1, which would be negative 3 over 2. Now let's clean it up. This is going to cancel, leaving a 4x to the negative 1/3 plus 3 over 2 x to negative 3 over 2. Get rid of your negative exponents. I'm going to just keep it in a fraction exponent. So 3 over 2. So most teachers will accept this as your final answer. This just to show you what happens with the negative exponent, to make sure you remember the negative exponent will push either to the numerator or to the denominator. Perfect. So there's your derivative. Let's do letter D. Letter D, the first thing we're going to do is distribute. Distributing is going to make this easier for us. So 2 times 4 is 8. T cubed times t is t to the 4th. Minus, now this is t to the negative 1/3 if you bring it to the top, but just 1/3 on the bottom. So the 3 and the 1/3 have to subtract. So we'll take that to the top. 3 minus 1/3 over 1 times 3 times 3. 9 over 3 minus 1/3. 8 over 3 is our exponent there. So this would be 2t to the 8 over 3 after 3 is subtracted by 1/3. Then we can just easily take the derivative. 32 t cubed minus 8 over 3 times 2 t. Then 8 over 3 minus 1, which is 3 over 3, would be 5 over 3. So t to the 5 over 3. Clean it up. Minus 16 over 3 times t to the 5 over 3. And those are the derivatives of those power rules. So just to recap, just break them down. Make sure you change all denominator exponents to negatives to bring them to the top. Make sure you change all roots to exponents. Make sure you distribute so we don't have to do a power rule if we don't need to. I mean, not a power rule, a product rule if we don't need to, and just do a simple power rule as shown. I'm going to delete this because this is weird looking and confusing, and I'm just going to keep where we were there. All right. Other than that, please let me know if you have any other questions.